live on YouTube and it's not your cards, still resonate with the cards. If someone gets one and you're like, oh, that's a message for me, that's totally okay. Or you can go to the end and see what the reading is for everyone, or there'll be a short. Hello, good evening, how are you? Let's light a candle for the night. Get our energy flowing. Call in some cards. It's live. It's time to resonate with your soul and see what's happening. Hi, let's get some cards for everyone. So tonight, what I was called to do is pick what the oracle card is going to be for each of you. And then you're going to pick the tarot deck that you want, okay? So you're either going to pick, let me see if I can get these. I'm going to pick an angel for you. It's Archangel Night tonight. I don't work with angels a whole lot, but they wanted to come out to play today. So I'm going to pick you an oracle card and you're going to tell me which tarot deck you're drawn to. So that's the flow tonight is, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Good morning. Where are you again? I can't remember what time it is for you where you're at. So you guys have the option of angel or fairy tarot. And when you pick your tarot, I'm going to pull you some cards with an angel oracle just for the week. Like, let's get flowing in our week. It's really about flow this week after the new moon. Aha, right. I forgot you were in the UK. 4 a.m. Oh, good bright and early morning. My gosh, welcome. You're up bright and early. Hi. So you guys just have to tell me which tarot you want, and then we'll get it flowing because I'm going to pull you an oracle and we'll go with it, okay? Tell me your name and which tarot you're drawn to, and I'll show you what they look like. Either the angel tarot or the fairy tarot. Samantha, you want angel tarot? You betcha. So I'm going to pull you an angel oracle with some angel tarot, and we're going to talk about kind of your theme for the week. What's coming up for you this week? And what the tarot is going to do is tell you how to walk into that. The energy and the guidance of how you can do that, okay? So, how about, though, when you ask me to pick angel cards, Samantha, I actually pick angel cards for you, not fairy. So if you're just popping in, you guys, you get to pick angel or fairy tarot, and I will be pulling you an angel message to go with your tarot read, okay? All right, Samantha, let's get you some tarot cards to go with this card, and I'm going to tell you what's coming up. You are getting this beautiful express your creativity angel. So this is the angel. It's not even a specific angel. This is an angelic presence. This is like going to your divine and asking help to get into your inner muse. The reason we're doing this is to get a motivation and ambition and tap into the fire in your belly. This is the King of Fire. I love this tarot card. So you really want to focus on your creativity, communicating your vision, and the way you're doing that is creativity this week. So how can you do that? And if you weren't sure about this message, this is the Chariot that's saying move forward in this. Make sure, you guys, we've got a candle lit for tonight. Make sure you're getting into your creative space. So find some projects you can get into. Just start getting creative. Whatever draws you, though, something that you love. All right, you guys, tell me which tarot deck you're drawn to. Either the angel or the, if you can't see them from there, I'll hold you up, or the fairy. And I'm going to pull you an angel, and we're going to talk about your week and how you're going to move forward with one of these decks, okay? All right. You're welcome. Regina, fairy, you betcha. Okay, so first we're going to pull you an angel message, and then we'll pull you some tarot to go with it. So your message for this week is from Archangel Jeremiel, which is the miracle of forgiveness. So understanding, processing, and forgiving. Let's see what your tarot says, though, if this is more personal or more stepping out in with others, okay? So this is really about balance. Balance, 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 balance. So you're getting... See this beautiful 4 of Autumn is what it's called in this deck. And this is totally, see how they're giving, they're receiving. With the Justice, though, which is about carefully weighing where and how you want to go. So this is about knowing, like really feel in at the beginning of this week as you're starting, where does forgiveness come in your life? This very much could, like, oh, there's a lot of themes going on right now about self-forgiveness. So watch and see how you process that. Are you, look at your self-talk, really be aware, weigh things out, and then get in alignment and see. And then also, if it's about other people, you are the doler of how forgiveness looks. Forgiveness doesn't mean a lack of boundaries. It just means you don't want to carry that baggage around anymore. So really, this is what this week's about, navigating, okay? Mary, you would like Angel, you betcha. How are you, Mary? And where's everyone from, and how are you? And let's see. That was for, sorry, that was for Regina. I will make sure I tell you who it's for. This is for Mary. This is an angel. But as you guys listen, if there's a message that you're like, oh my gosh, that's for me too because I tapped in, then take it. Trust your intuition, okay? Okay, Mary, your angel message for the day, and then we'll pull your tarot, is clear your vibes. This is working with Metatron. Metatron is super about getting in alignment. See the sacred geometry here? Clearing your energy field. So whatever that is for you, there's something muddled right now, okay? And we're working with Earth right now. There's something you're getting ready to harvest, which is what Seven of Earth's about. And you really are wanting to get into this creative space for yourself. Dealing with some of the challenges of not creating and then going out. So when we talk about clearing your vibes, and I see a lot of pentacles, it means you need to maybe get grounded. If you work with colors, if you work with sounds like hertz, if you want to just get cleared really quick, go hang out with the trees, put your back against it, and just breathe in. So this is a clearing Metatron. If you work with the angels, you can call on Metatron to work with you so that you can be ready for a harvest and start putting some projects into creative spaces this week. So if you have some things you're doing, the first step is going to be clarity. Get some clearing. And you could even do that every day a little bit. If you work with sacred geometry, if you want to do a water, you guys, all this is for all of you. If you just need some clarity and you've got some things that you need to clear, put your hands under running water. Like, just allow things to go. It can be that simple if you declare it. Okay. Pina, Fairy Tarot, you betcha, Pina. So your message from the angels, and then I'll pull the fairy tale for you, is spiritual gifts. So Archangel Raziel is coming up to say this is a good week to channel your gifts, to look and see what gifts you're holding, to maybe access some more gifts if you don't know what your giftings are, to start really calling those in. But more often than not, we have a sense of what our gifts are, and you probably already work in them. But what you're, here we go again. What you're getting with this is to really weigh things out. Be fair and objective with yourself even. You're getting the Justice card. So take some time to not push yourself too hard and making sure your giftings out. Make sure that you're working with the people that you want to. There's so much you get to do when you're in balance. And then the key, though, is to make sure, are you having fun with it? This is the Princess of Spring. This is like the page that's saying, are we having fun with our gifts? Are you offering them because you want to? And that's what this is all about. So this isn't a have to. This is, you know what? This is a gifting that I know I have, that I'm strong in. Start accessing that and offer it because you love it, and then stay in balance, okay? And that's Raziel. Okay, you guys. We're working with 2 tarot decks today, and you get to choose angels or fairies. And then I'm going to pull you an angel and just how you're stepping into your week, okay? Needy Fairy, please. Okay, this is for Neeti. If I pronounce your names wrong, I'm really sorry. Here you go. Here's your angel message, and then we'll pull you some fairies. Your angel message this week, what's really going to work with your soul and help you step out easier, is working with Archangel Haniel. And if you don't work with angels, you guys, don't worry. You can still take this message and go to your own higher self and say, this is what we're working on. So the message for you this week is honor your feelings, okay? Honor the emotions that you have. Make sure you're not negating how you're feeling, how your heart wants to open up, okay? So there could be some challenges showing up this week as we see the 9 of Spring. See your little army of ladybugs there? So you really want to hold your ground. Make an observation. Know that your emotions are strong. And then when you know that and that it's time for you to really honor how you're feeling, sometimes things will come up in our week that try to go against that. We try to protect it or other people come in. So your key is to say, no, I'm going to put some boundaries around how I access my feelings. I'm going to make sure I have time to pay attention. All these little things are going to be very important for you this week because you're moving into a stage of renewal, okay? Releasing judgments about yourself, understanding the next stage for you, stepping into more of what you want. It's like rebirthing into a new stage of your life. Very almost impossible to do if we don't have truth and clarity and access to our emotions, right? So just hold your ground and work on that a little bit this week, okay? Mandy, Fairy, Yvette. Hi, you guys. How are you all? How is everyone today? Let's get you some cards. 1111. That's pretty awesome. Okay, Mandy, Fairy Tarot. So spirit animal is a message the angels want you to know about, that your animal kingdom is around you, blessing your path. So this can be twofold. Anytime spirit animal comes out, I also want you to know that if you have animals in your life, like pets or horses or anything like that, they can also be a blessing in your life and have a message for you. But look to spirit animals this week. Some messages are coming in because you are getting ready to move into something dramatic, to be wooed into something fantastic. This could be about love, but if it's not for you, then your spirit animals are coming around you to say, you know what, there's something in your spirit that's driving you towards something you love, that you really want to go to. You're going to feel, or you might have already, had this tug and this urge to follow the desire of your heart. The key to this, though, is to know. So I want you to look at this one. She's got a lot that she's working on. She's working on a lot of different activities. But she knows that she can make sure things are not all stuck in her head. She's not trying to do everything herself. She's multitasking. She's putting things into their place. She's saying no to things, yes to things, and making sure very much that she knows the path she wants to go on to woo her heart. And so that's why the spirit animals are going to show up for you this week. If you have ones you work with, call on them. But let's say you have projects you need to do and your heart's guiding them to you, but you kind of get stuck in your head, then an animal's going to show up that's going to help motivate you through. This is the message you've got for right now, okay? All right, you guys, if you popped in, you have angel or fairy tarot to choose. Then I'm going to pull you a tarot, an angel oracle, and then we'll get you a tarot message for your week, okay? Terry, you would like fairy. Oh, we're rhyming tonight, huh? Okay, Terry, let's see what your message is. How is everyone? How are you doing? Let's get you some messages to help your week flow even better. Let's get me some water so I can talk. You're welcome. My name's Tony, if you've never been on here, White Dragon Tarot. Terry, I won't forget this is yours. I don't do specific reads here because I like to spend time with you. Even if you go on my bio and you pick the one question read to see the answers to something specific, I still need time to pull tarot out and get more than just a yes or no. So that's why we don't do it on here. But we do pull you guidance, okay? So here's your first guidance, Terry, is honor the beauty of you. This is working with Archangel Jophiel. So this is discovering the magnificence of you, okay? The beauty of who you are. I'm going to pull your fairies first before I say anything, and then we'll go from there, okay? Because they probably have something they're needing to tell you. Okay, so it is time to take action in this realm. Be fearless, be happy through it, don't make it a chore, but there's something about honoring who you are. Can you see how the blossoms are showing up? Okay. You're going to need to work with the star a little bit. The star is coming in. That doesn't mean you have this big onerous thing, but just know you're getting messages. If you meditate or you do some yoga or you walk in nature, look for messages that are coming in because there's something that's moving. There's been some challenge, and the key to this is to really just understand your own magnificence, that you are writing the story, that you are ready to step into the story you were born to live, right? So you're the author, you're the director, you get to do this, but if you don't understand your own magnificence, you're not going to give yourself a leading role. Does that make sense? So really step in, understand this. This is what I often tell people, step in front of the mirror every day and say, hey, magnificent one, how are you? Anything that can boost that for you, okay? All right, hello, you guys. Daya, fairy, you betcha. Let's get you some fairies. The fairies are active tonight, aren't they? First, we'll get you an angel, though, to see what your message is. So you are going to get sign. It's called the signs from heavens. That this is a symbols, signs, messages, intuitive hits are going to be coming this week. See how she's dreaming of feathers. So if you have a lot of things show up, like numbers, feathers, a certain animal is showing up all the time, a certain color, really pay attention to that this week, okay? It's time for certain difficulties that have held you down. It's felt like a bit of a winter season for you, and Ten of Swords is often about worry and stress and a lot in the mental space. Signs from heaven are coming, and I would even say signs to make sure you're resting enough to say you've got this. Things are about to change, okay? When you can step in as the Queen of Autumn, she's really practical in how she's moving forward. She might help you meet someone that would help you through this or that would show you the signs, but more than anything, she's just saying, you don't even have to get too wooey with this. Can that make sense? Let's just say you're like, I'm done. I'm moving into a new stage. I need new thoughts. Suddenly you see all these 111s and you realize that it's time for a new break. It's time for new thinking. It's time for a new practice. It might be time for a new health regime. That kind of thing is going to come up for you, and the Queen would just say, okay, let's do this. Let's go forward. So watch for those signs, okay? All right. Anyone else I haven't gotten to? Odie, angel, you betcha. Let's get you some angels. I'm making a mess here of the cards, you guys. I like to have them a little tidier for you. Here we go. And where's everyone from? Anyone new on here that I've never talked to before wants to tell me where you're from? I like to have that discussion with my boyfriend. I don't ever like to talk about what we do in here. He doesn't join that, but I'd love to tell him where you're all from. Okay, Odie, here we go. Canada, I'm in Canada too. I'm in Vancouver. Where are you? Okay, Odie, here you go. We're going to get you some angel tarot to go with your message. But this is a week of spiritual support, okay? Just allowing yourself to become more spiritually aware and know that there's help around you, okay? See that triple goddess energy? Whatever it is, you have this realm of spiritual essence around you that wants you to know of their presence, that wants to lift you up, that wants to help guide you and protect you. So just this for you is like almost a blessing card to say, this is around you, don't forget it. This will help enhance your week. They will help motivate you, be ambitious, and focus on something you need to. This is your King of Fire. So if you want to access, look at the dragon he's on. You want to access that energy of your deep flame, of your soul flame, then remember you have spiritual support around you, and then it's going to help you focus. And that's what a King of Fire does. And if you have something in your life you want to focus on like that, set boundaries around it. Make it as important as a date with someone. This is really key for you right now. And it's also very key that you get enough rest right now. This is a big shift for you. There's shifts coming in. There's messages coming in. So you could sleep more, meditate more. Quiet time. You really need some rest this week. It's super important. Okay, Susan, Ontario. Hello, Susan in Ontario. Let's get you some angels. How is Ontario? BC is super smoky from all these terrible fires everyone's going through. Sending a shout out to healing for those fires. Putting them out, huh? Okay, Susan. Let's get you. You're welcome so much. Okay, Susan, your message today is to shine your light. This is with Archangel Uriel, if you work with the angels and want to know that. Otherwise, it's just this message of shining your light. You have light that the world needs, magnificently so. You just do. The key for working with this is, this is called the Three of Air, and so I always look at the Three of Air a little bit different. This is going to that place in your heart, in your deep soul, in your soul flame, that's been hurt. The place also, though, where you experience grief and joy and that deep love of someone. Let's say if you have children or someone in your life that you love intensely, wouldn't matter what I say, I couldn't move it. That's where you're going to go while you're learning to shine your light. And that's where your light comes from. Often we think we have to be in a good mood or things have to be in the great space and then we can shine our light. But if we remember, circumstances come, we're in these skin suits, we feel bad, we eat the wrong food, we have a grumpy driver, or our spouse is not the nicest to us this week. That's not our light. Our light comes from our core, and when we remember to access that on the regular and just go to our soul flame, then our light shines because the essence of us is what comes through. And so that's what this card is reminding you of. What's coming with that is this beautiful Knight of Earth. Buckle down is really what this one's about. It's like really actually remember to do this. Go into the practices that help you access that place in your soul. What is it that brings you back to your center? Is it meditation? Is it walking? Is it singing? Is it creativity? There's something that brings you back into that space. And when you can get there, your light is always shining, but you remember to turn the brights on. Okay? Archangel Uriel. Shine your light. All right. Serena, angels, you betcha. Laura Lynn, could I choose for you tonight? You betcha. I'm going to do Serena's and then I'll do yours. Oh, and you know me. You're one of my regulars. I'll try not to forget. Okay, Serena. You also wanted angels, yes. So your angel helper or your oracle is the Divine Father, actually, which is all about inner power. So it's like coming from that deep knowing. When we get the Divine Father, it's... Well, I want you to look at this. If this being told you your magnificence, you believe it. They drum it into your soul. It's like this masculine energy that says, you have power, own it. And so this is to help you go there. Man, this is coming up a lot. So justice is coming up, though, to say, make some fair and just decisions for you. Do what's right. Stand up. Own your feelings. Own your beliefs. And then your inner power can come up. Weigh your decisions this week. Don't go off the handle willy-nilly. This is an extra layer of keeping you calm and whatever might be coming up this week. And then as the Divine Father energy is around, you come from that power source and you're able to make decisions as a queen. A queen, even though she's the feminine, she's going to be the counterpart to this, because if you've sat in your power, she's able to go out warm, confident, knowing what she wants, because she's not feeling all loosey-goosey, if that makes sense. So that's your energy for this week. Set some boundaries around that and practice what makes you feel seated in your power. A lot of times it's drumming is a good one that can do that too. So there's a lot of different practices. Okay, Laura Lynn, let's pull up my pendulum and see if you're fairies or angels tonight. Definitely angels. So let's see what's coming up for you. Meditate. Perfect. Meditation will, and you can meditate with the Divine Father. You can say, hey, I'm calling in this Divine Father energy to bring me into my power. And then you can go off with the Queen of Fire. You're able to be much more stable, right? I already can't remember what your other one was. Oh, with balance, your Justice card. Okay, Laura Lynn, this was put in way deep in the deck from a little bit ago, and it flew out again for you. So let me show you. Oh, sorry, you guys. The smoke in the air is making me sneeze. Okay, Laura Lynn. Let's get you some messages. So, here you go. You're getting Shine Your Light with Archangel Uriel. So if you work with angels, then you can thank that angel energy for coming in and showing you your light. If not, then it's just this divine energy and a reminder that shining your light is so important. So important. There could be some bothersome details that are coming up this week. A little bit of working through some things. Maybe some people that aren't in the greatest mood, so they're going to try that a little bit. And it's remembering that your divine light comes from here, from your soul flame, from that deep space of where you love, not from here. Otherwise, we'd only shine our light once in a while, right? We'd be tired, we'd be hungry, we'd be grouchy. All those things, right, come up. But when we can remember to go from here and know that things are going to come up that are going to try to dim that, then it's so easy to deflect because it almost becomes funny because we're like, yeah, nice try, right? And this is such a beautiful one, right? Your emotional, your material needs, all the things in your life are coming to fruition. This is the beautiful 10 of water. Don't forget your dreaming. So as you shine your light and you put your dreams out into the universe, it's like coming back tenfold when you remember that your key job is to be you, is to live that story you were meant to live, the one you want to. So that sounds huge. And so we don't ever want to take tarot and be like, oh my gosh, that's huge. But there's some aspect of your life that you want to remember to shine your light in. Know that things are going to come to try to stir that out. But the key is that your dreams, the things you want for yourself, are coming to fruition. Beautiful read. It's bad there too. I can't remember where you're at, Lauren. Sarah, angel card, you betcha. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, Sarah, let's get you some angels. Oh, you're in Hope. I just drove through Hope. That's right. Hope was bad. It just came down. We just came back on Thursday. Oh, this has already come up once tonight too, Sarah. So spirit animals are strong around you. Not that we don't have spirit animals, all of us around us, you guys. But when we get an extra oomph about it, then pay attention this week to your spirit animals, okay? See that raven in the background? And the animal kingdom, in its essence, on this planet too, would be a blessing to work with, but also know that there's spirit energy around you. Oh my gosh. And walk in balance this week. Really weigh things out. This is the Justice card. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right for you. Stand up for you. And so this is your spirit animals are a strong protection around you to allow yourself to do that. And then really understand that you have this deep wisdom. You have this deep knowing inside of you. You can seek... When I see it's called the Unity card in this, but it's the Hierophant, and when you seek wise counsel, if it's not just from your soul, which would be very important, make sure that they have in mind your essence, the balance of you, that you want to walk in a way this week that holds you strong to who you are. But the spirit animals are probably your wise counsel this week besides yourself, okay? Walk in balance, go to spirit animals, and sit in your wisdom. Okay, Sherry, hello, fairy, you betcha. Let's get you fairy cards with an angel. How are you? Here we go. Oh, and Rhonda, angels too. And then I won't look anymore or I'll forget. Oh, Sherry, this is a week for you to connect with music, okay? The angels are inspiring you with music. Not even a specific angel, but you can now, I'm like hearing an angel choir around you. A symphony, really, with different harps and different music, and whatever that is for you, know that connecting with music would be very, very... Oh, I would love to do that. Okay, you betcha, Lauren. That would be a hoot. I didn't even know you guys had a crystal store in Hope. I just run through and go to that one coffee shop and keep going, so... Okay, sorry, you guys. Here we go. Sherry, fairy. I couldn't remember if you wanted fairies or... Here we go. Let's get your fairies. With connecting with music, what they want you to know right now is this real beauty. It's called the Six of Autumn in this deck, okay? But this is really knowing that what you give out comes back, and you really can decide how you want that to happen. So this ebb and this flow, and so even with the music, think of that. The music's going to enhance it to get you into a flow. What do you want to give? What do you want to take? What's so important for you right now, okay? Because your dreams are ready to be fulfilled. Your wishes are ready to come through. This magic is coming in. And I know that sounds really, right? But imagine, like, feel it. Feel that beautiful energy around you, and that there are some wishes you've been putting out there that are ready to come in. Watch the ebb and flow. So as you give this week, make sure you're receiving, okay? All right. Oh, it's a little shop of everything. I'd love to see it. I would love to. Okay, Rhonda, angels. Let's get you. I did say Rhonda next, right? I hope. You're welcome. Okay, Rhonda, here we go. Let's get you some angel energy. Good. Thanks, Blue. Oh, Rhonda, the energy for you this week is about loving and accepting yourself. Okay? The angels want to guide you to that. So this isn't even a specific angel. This is about self-love, self-acceptance, really enjoying your essence this week. So when we get the 9 of Earth, it's about enjoying life's luxuries. It's about spending quiet time alone. It's about celebrating our successes and kind of designing the life we want. So what would we put in? So let's even say if I was working with someone who wanted something but it wasn't in their life yet, like for instance, my very best friend is hoping for a house in this certain area of her town, and so she drives by those mansions all the time just to feel the essence of them. So that's not that I don't want you to do that, but that's the energy of when we're in this self-love. So if there's some area in your life that you're just not feeling it. For instance, let's say someone, I don't know. Let's do it in health. Let's say you were feeling like your energy's just not there. How could you, as you're working on your health, as you're just imagining the desire of your heart and you're accepting who you are now, but there's also this self-acceptance of the energetic you, what could you do? Could you love and accept that you could still dress energetically? You could pick the colors that made you feel that. You could choose to walk somewhere that would revive you. That's the kind of energy that's coming up, and that's using magic. That's the magician that's in your life right now that is just saying, you know this, you have the resources, you have the ability to love and honor yourself. Make sure you're putting that into practice this week. I don't know. Can you imagine, everyone? I know there's only 5 of us today. What if we all drew that in our mirror for a week? And you were reminded every week with that beautiful heart in your mirror, every time you centered yourself in that, to understand the beautiful, glorious, magnificent you. That's quite a beautiful read, isn't it? Okay. Blue. I think you said you would like me to choose. You betcha. Okay, for blue. Is it Fairy Night? It is. Let's go. We'll pull you an angel message with the Fairy Tarot, okay? Okay. Ooh, first day of university tomorrow. Where are you going to university at, Blue? Which university? And let's get you some fairies. You're welcome. Illinois State. Well, how exciting is that? I'm excited for you. I could have stayed in university my whole life. I loved it. If someone could pay me to be a student all the time, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Okay, Blue. So here are the interesting, as you're about to start school this week, the angels want you to know about nature, okay? Make sure you're getting some fresh air and some nature. So it's going to get busy, school's going to start, but make sure you're looking after you. I don't know, as you walk into class, make sure you're touching a tree, look at the tree, take some time for a beautiful walk, okay? But you, this week, get to be the dreamer, embracing your purpose, beginning a new adventure, and trust yourself, okay? So allow yourself to be in this space. If anything tries to come up at all that says, oh, there might be a better choice, or what am I doing, or can you feel that kind of energy comes up? But the Seven of Winter is saying, no, you just hold on to your thinking. Hey, I am here in this magnificent week and nothing's going to steal my joy. And yes, I know some things might be difficult, some things might challenge me, but that's okay. I'm a dreamer and I'm stepping out. And then remember to go hug a tree once in a while this week, okay? It's going to be a beautiful week. Your bachelor's in film. I'm so excited to know you all. Can we all just get together and have a retreat and see how everyone's doing? I can't wait to see your, what are you going to do? Are you going to make movies? Exciting. Yes. Okay. Don't forget about White Dragon Tarot because I want to see Tony. I want to see your movies. I can't wait. Feels really good for you. Feels really good. You're going to love it. Yeah. You got plans, don't you? You got some plans for the world. So I don't react very often, and you guys know I don't predict very much, and you know I don't do this very often. That's saved for tarot reads, so if you haven't booked a tarot read with me, you probably haven't seen this side of me, but I'm just going to give this to Blue right now, that when you're talking about this, it brings up an emotion of me that if I wanted to, I could just weep. And that's not something I bring out here very often, but it's this entire wave of forces coming up. So something magnificent is being spoken through you because you chose it, and we will all be blessed for it. So have a fantastic time, okay? Tansy, angels, you betcha. Here we go. Let's get you Angel Tarot and see what's coming up for you. Tansy, something's in a new beginning for you, okay? Thank your angels for opening up some doors of change. You're ready for something to shift, okay? So the angels are there to tell you that you're about to step into something pretty new and pretty exciting. But let's see what the angels have to say before I start talking too much, okay? Let's see what's coming up. You guys are just bringing in really beautiful, calming, magnificent energy tonight, can I say? Thank you for sharing this space with me tonight. So with this new beginning, the angel realm wants you to know that you have planted some very, very important seeds, okay? You don't need to worry about what it is that you like to worry about. There's a new beginning coming. A harvest is on its way very quick, okay? Your key is that I wouldn't be surprised if some new people are coming into your life. A new person is going to come. Some different relationship could begin a new phase. This is the Page of Water. Look at these whales. Or you yourself are beginning a new phase of your heart. There's something new. Heightened, watch your intuition. If you have any type of psychic abilities, those could be heightened at this time. So if I could say anything in this realm of the harvest coming and a new beginning, trust your gut feelings instantly, okay? You know that you know that you know is the best thing I could say to you right now. And not in a bad way, just really important, okay? Trust your gut. Hi, Evelyn. Angel guidance, you betcha. Let's get you Angel Tarot. So some of you guys just popped in. You have the choice of Fairy or Angel Tarot. And then I'm also pulling you an angel to support you this week to see what message is coming up, okay? All right, Evelyn, what's coming up for you? Spiritual support, allowing yourself to be supported as you grow and you become more and more spiritually aware. Look and see how surrounded you are. This is beyond angelic protection. This is like that triple goddess protection, whatever spirit realm you choose to walk in and work with. It's very prevalent around you right now. It's always there, but it's really nudging you a little bit. I would also say, even though that's not the card you got, Look for signs and symbols. They will show you. And here's a key, everyone. Ask for signs and symbols. Lots of times we're searching, but we forget to ask. So, I'm going to teach on this for a little tiny second, okay? And then I will give you your angels, Evelyn, your guidance. We forget to ask. And so we chose this and they chose that. And part of what the spiritual realm is here for is to support you. And support workers, army, guidance team, whatever they are for you around you, cannot go do what they need to do unless you ask them, right? So, and I'm not saying they don't protect us or they don't do these jobs, but they're so much better and able to do their job if you ask. So they might try to nudge a symbol or something, but if you're like, hey, I really need this, I'm walking in support, I hear you, but I need a sign. Show me this week. Boom, so much easier, right? Anyways, you're also getting that there is this beautiful essence of spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, like a new essence of your heart, okay? This is the Ace of Water. Something is going to fill you up. You can even ask for that. Ask for something to fill your heart, but something's definitely coming in. The key for you is to not be in this space of lack. The Five of Earth is coming up to say, don't be in a space of lack. Don't be in this worry state. And if you catch yourself, that's what you call on your spiritual team for. And you let that thought go and you bring in a new one, okay? Really delicious read for you. Okay. Always ask. I love that. I love that you always ask. Jess, angels, you betcha. Let's get you some angels. Here we go. Let's see what's coming up for you. So you're getting the Archangel Chamuel with open your heart. So there could be some things you're closing off to, some barriers you're putting in. If you want to work with opening that up, Chamuel energy comes in and helps you beam that up. It's not like you have to do a lot of work or be hard on yourself or anything. It's the key is for you to say, I'm opening up. You're welcome so much. Okay, now let's see what your tarot has to say for that. Okay, here you go. Oh, so you are ready for to be content, to be rewarded, to step into that which you desire so much. The Ten of Water says you are so ready for flow, but don't forget to keep your heart open in that, okay? Part of helping this will be stepping into maybe a new endeavor, doing something new, getting creative, this card even says being a little mischievous, which I don't usually associate with Page of Fire, but well, yes, I just don't talk about that often. Get creative around how you want to open your heart. Do things you love, wear what you love, eat what you love, drink with the mug that you love. Like really start to open everything up. Put that heart in your mirror. Whatever it takes, okay? Because this is stepping into your heart's desire. Really hard for us to step into our full heart's desire if we close it off, right? Christina, angels, you betcha. Let's get you some angel guidance. Here you go. This came up once today already. This is about connecting with music, okay? So there's the angels want to inspire you through music. So when you think of angelic, what music comes to mind for you, okay? So I know a lot of people are like, well, angels would just be playing harps or whatever, and that's just such a societal thing. For you, what connects you to your spirit? And that's the music that you want to infuse your life with this week. Your intimate relationships are very important, so that's possibly the music. Carefully weigh decisions with the ones you love. This could be with a romantic partner if you have one. If you don't, then it's this connection with your own masculine and feminine, and then those people in your world that you love. It's about flow this week, so make sure you're keeping yourself in good health, your relationships in good health, and just put a soundtrack to your life this week that connects you with music and your heart and your spirit, okay? And then know that this will plant some seeds for big harvest in the future. Things are opening up, and so this is your seed planting this week to open things even wider for yourself, okay? Alrighty, you guys. These are such amazing messages. Team, I choose. Okay, let's see if it's fairies or angels for you tonight. And then we get an angel oracle too. Okay, is it fairies? No, it's angels for you tonight. Okay, let's see what message is going to fly out for you tonight. Open your heart. So this has come up again tonight too. Archangel Chamuel, thank you for removing the barriers around your heart is what you can say. So you can allow this spiritual presence, if you work with angels or whatever spirits you call or whatever energy you work with, just allow this opening of your heart. This just came up and then it's popped up again, but let's see what wants to come up for you. Oh, and you've got the water, which is really emotional, opening up, okay? You have a desire to move on from something, and if you open your heart to that, it's so much easier, okay? Something spiritual, something meaningful, something emotional is tugging you in a new direction. Can you see them floating off into a different realm? So allow that. It's much harder, though, for us to hear and intuit where we're going if we don't open our heart. And your wishes are ready to come true. There's a new level of life opening up for you. Concerns are about to fade away in certain areas of your life if you can open your heart up to the possibility of magnificent change, okay? Get into flow. And when I see this much water energy, heart, 8 of water, 9 of water, do some water therapy this week. That would be super, super strong. If you already do that, perfect. If you want some ideas, flowing water. Go to a river, go to an ocean that has an outlet, not standing water, nothing like that. Not that you can't work in standing water, but for this particular practice, and if it's the best you could do is in your own home, then you can declare the opening of your heart and then let anything go that's blocking that and stick your hands underwater. You could even write it and put the flow underwater, okay? Something like that to get the flow going. Okay. Hi, you're welcome. Okay, fairy or angel if you just popped in. Zuli, hi, how are you? Fairy for you tonight, you betcha. First you get an angel oracle, and then I'll pull the fairy tarot to guide you with that, okay? I hope you guys are all well. Okay, Zuli. You are getting 2, just flew out, and so I'm going to tell you what they are. Take time to breathe this week. Thank your angels. Breathe with ease, knowing you're protected. And spiritual support is there. So you can take some time to breathe this week, knowing that your whole realm is around you. Call them in, tell them, please, thank you for being around me, and I'll take that protection, okay? And that support and that initiative and all the things that are there for you. But you need to take a little time to breathe for yourself, okay? There's been some things weighing on your mind. Maybe some people have been coming at you a little bit. There's an end of a level of codependency on this thinking. Maybe codependency on a certain person trying to sway anything. If this doesn't ring true at all, then just watch if it's something in your thinking, okay? Because you're ready to step out of that. And a Queen of Autumn comes up, though, and she said, be very practical how you proceed. So, I'll show you her. You can make anything magnificent and beautiful. So when your main message is take time to breathe, you have support. It's time to clear your mind and get clarity. And the Queen of Autumn comes up. She'd be more like, so let's do that. How are you going to take time to breathe this week? What are you going to do? What thoughts are we going to not think anymore? And so she's very much like that. She gets creative, and then she says, and if you do that, then you can step into your dreams coming true. Pretty practical queen. I love that message for you. You kept missing me. I have to say that I wasn't on very much last week. The last 2 weeks, because I've been the whole last month has been a lot of traveling. So you're welcome. But I'm back on to 2 nights and 1 afternoon a week. Okay, Andrea, fairy, you betcha. Let's get you some fairy energy. Ooh, well. This has come up quite a bit tonight. I'm going to be sneezing a lot, maybe too, you guys. The smoke is getting me. Connect with music. So let's see what comes up from the fairies around that, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Cool. Look at our candle went out, you guys. I don't like that. back on for all of you. Light this candle to declare our space together. Okay. So the message that's coming up for you this week, why it would behoove you to connect with music, is that you are proceeding. There are some activities this week. There's some projects you're working on. You might want to educate yourself into something this week. You might want to work on a new project. This is the 8 of Autumn. There might be something new that wants to come up. If there's been a project that you're still working on, this is a good week for it. If there's been a project you've put aside that you've been wanting to work on, also a good week for it. This is about practical energy, okay? But the Prince of Autumn's also coming out to say that it's okay to start putting more detail in, if I could say anything. He will help you feel dependable. He'll add some humor to your week, but he will help that little extra oomph that you need for doing these projects. And then because you're getting music, put on a soundtrack of your week. Put something on. The angels will help you that connect with music, that help you move through this week, that help you have the energy to move. So, for instance, when we say connect with angels with music, we all think of this beautiful symphony music, which if that's motivating for you, play that. But the angels can also connect with you and help you find the soundtrack of your week. If it's whatever, if it's reggae or whatever it might be for you, you'll know, okay? Especially with this message. Okay, who have I not gotten to? Lisa, angel, you betcha. Let's get you angel energy right now. Lisa, you are getting shine your light, and you are getting a specific angel if you work with angels. If not, this is just energy for you to know that Archangel Uriel is about shining your light. But you yourself just have to know about your soul flame, how it shines. So we don't shine our light from here. That can add an extra oomph. If we're happy, there's a little more light. If we have dressed how we want, there's a little more light. But our light comes from this area where we feel love, where we feel grief, where we feel our soul flame, right? So that's where you want to connect with this week, and remember that you're shining your light. If you work with angels, you can work with Uriel to help you shine your light, but you are in this Queen of Earth energy, making time for those around you, but being sensible in that, setting boundaries. There could be some challenges that come up this week, but you are the queen. You are like this queen. You know what you're doing. You tap your magic here. You shine your magic here. You set some boundaries because you don't have time to go there, but you can still exude your light there. So this is really about owning who you are, owning your majesty, because things are shifting for you, okay? Positive change is coming into your life, but whenever I see the wheel for someone and shining your light, you get to pick, okay? Fortune is on your side, yes, but even more so if you know when you get this wheel card, you remind yourself to say, oh yeah, I want to shine my light here, and I want to shine my light here, and this is what I want to do because this is my grand adventure and I get to decide. And then go out and be the queen and do that. Whew, that's pretty powerful, huh? You're welcome, you're welcome. Did I get everyone? We're down to just 4 of us, so I probably did. Yes, did I? Make sure. Okay, well, then I'm going to pick an angel and a card and an angel and a card for anyone on TikTok that didn't make it to live or just watches the videos. And I put this on Facebook and YouTube too. And I'm going to pick for myself too. So my card of the night is going to be fairies or angels. Let's see. Oh, Chantel, let's do yours first. Oh, here we go. What would you like? Angels or fairies for tarot? Angels? You betcha. Okay. Here's your message for the night. Ooh, and the week, stepping out into your week. The angels would like you to trust your vibes this week. Trust your intuition and your own internal guidance. Really go within when I see the heart and this space. So this is all going to be connected, so don't be surprised if you get some third eye, some temples, this kind of chakra hit right down into your heart. Really start to trust that, okay? even more than you already do. That's your driving force this week. And then look what's coming up also. Unity with the Hierophant energy, which is about knowing your internal wisdom, believing it. It's like, here we go. You are a book of knowledge yourself. You have your connection to your divinity, and you yourself are a book of knowledge. However, if you can't trust your book of knowledge, then moving forward is difficult. So it's like having an encyclopedia that you know is true, and then you open it up to the page you need and you trust what comes forth. This is what you're working on this week with your vibes. If you can do that, the sun is shining on you. New ideas are coming that will lead to success. All kinds of magnificent things are coming through. Archangel Uriel is shining the sun upon you, okay? Have confidence in yourself. Okay. Well, I am going to quickly pick for the end to put on the recording. You're welcome so much. Those are beautiful. So, I don't even remember what I did for myself. So here we go again. Do I get fairies tonight? No, I get angels. Okay, but I'm going to do it for both piles. So this is for the fairy pile. So if you are watching this and you are needing some guidance, first we're going to pull you some fairies, which say love and accept yourself. Thank the angels for lovingly and guiding you to self-acceptance. If you've already got a card and you're drawn to this, well then take it, okay? But this one I would say, you know what, draw a heart in a mirror. Remember to love and guide yourself this week. The fairies want you to know that you are going to be planning your next steps this week. It's in a certain area. So it's really hard to plan your next steps if you don't have patience with yourself, if you don't believe good things are coming because you don't love and cherish yourself, right? Without self-love, the next steps are not nearly as practical or as heart-centered. So satisfaction in yourself allows you to plan forward. This is coming with a beautiful blessing that something will be successful. As you could have a happy change in your money and your prosperity, a successful project, a relationship could come into success, your health could be getting better. The key, though, is this. As you're planning moving forward, first of all, you have to love and respect yourself, okay? All right, now I'm taking this one for myself as well as you, is the Angel Tarot that's coming with this angel energy, which is going to say, move your body this week. I was just thinking about that. Thank your angels for motivating you to move your body and enhance your energy, okay? Get out, do some motion. I'm doing so many inside projects, writing a course, that I'm forgetting to go outside. So if any of you are relating to that, move your body. If you're feeling a little stuck, you will move energy spiritually. You will move energy psychically. You will move energy in your thought process a lot better if you move your body, because you chose to be in a body this season of your divinity, okay? Let's see what comes up with moving your body. Why? What's coming up? So there's some celebration energy. You need to have some more fun. So move your body. Make sure that while you're doing it, it's fun. You could do it with others. You can celebrate something, okay? This is key this week. And then if things aren't turning out for you, stop being so hard on yourself with this vibe. Stop looking back and, oh, woe is me, or I never can get things done, or I never move my body, or I'm always getting stuck. Like, can you feel that energy? I'll never be successful. This is something that has to shift. And the key start to that is moving your body, okay? Number one essence of that. You can do that. Move your body. Okay. There's only 3 of us, but also whoever is watching, be blessed. Have a fantastic week. I'm on again tomorrow if the afternoons jive with you. Otherwise, I'm back on Thursday. Tomorrow I have it for the afternoon just to switch it up a bit for those people that haven't been able to make the evenings. But what do I always say? You're magnificent and you've got this, okay? Okay. Have a fantastic night. And I will see you soon.